Hey guys, I'm HP and here I'm going to talk about guitar injuries. I just ran into a tennis arm recently. Well, not recently, it took me, it's now 3 months ago. And it can happen really fast. I have quite a lot of experience with all these injuries since I've been playing guitar all my life, and I've been playing a lot during my studies. I was practicing like 16 hours daily, so I know what is needed to avoid injuries, and if an injury occurs, what you can do to get it under control in order that you don't need to stop playing. Okay. So the first tip which I can give you is to avoid any kind of guitar injuries is don't pressure yourself too much. The main reason for any kind of injury which comes up, can be many injuries, is that you're playing above your comfortable limit where all your muscles and the movements are relaxed. The movements in guitar playing have to be smooth and not with with pressure or with I need to. It has to be really relaxed, and you need to get in a flowing vibe while you're playing, and that's the best way to avoid most injuries. But what if an injury comes, or you didn't watch carefully, or you are in fact under pressure and you feel slowly it's coming? You can feel the pain coming. There are many ways where you can get injuries. You can get it from the grabbing hand, from playing too much legato. Then you can get really problems here in the hand, or in your elbow, or in your shoulder, or here in these muscles of the picking arm. And you need to understand that guitar playing is not a natural position. You're playing like this, and you have a lot of pressure on this shoulder and all, and here's also not a really natural position. So, and most troubles are coming from your shoulders. If you have pain down here, mostly comes from up here. Always check out your shoulders, and now I'm going to show a few exercises how you can relax your shoulders. Okay, first this one here. Like the swimmers, they do that. You just press up here and just do this. Do stretching, okay? You can also, both sides of course, and just press here, and that you can feel when you have a lot of tension in your shoulders, you feel it. Second exercise is this one here. Put your arm on a wall and then stretch, okay? You put your arm on a wall and then you stretch like this, okay? Same with the other side, of course. For your tennis, this is also good exercise which I developed to protect your hands from injuries. You make this movement here on your fingers, and then you press against it, and then you move out and start to make a rotation, but still have the pressure on your fingers, or you go up till you're in the top position, okay? And then you come back down, and you can also do movements like you do your arms like this, and start do stretching with your hands, both sides of course, like this, also like this, or like this, or also go back like this. This is also good, does doing a lot of stretching here, okay? This works as well. And specific for tennis arm, I found a website which works pretty well. There's one just for if you have really a tennis arm, then you stretch here, and then you press your hand up like this, and you just stretch this like this, and you will feel the pain here. And mostly pain comes, if you have it here, comes from up here, and sometimes from your muscles. You can feel your muscles, and where you have the muscle is hard, and you can massage it, and it's mostly pretty painful, and there you just massage till the pain is gone. So these are the main tips, and the more regular you do this stuff, especially when you play a lot and regular, the less likely you run into injuries. Okay. Always think about, don't get too much in a limit of playing which is above your limit, and if so, just for a short time. When you play a concert, it's okay, then you can try to do that, but not while practicing, or just go a little bit in the red zone, then go back, but always try to make your movements of the hands and your shoulders, everything as smooth as possible. And that is basically the biggest tip to avoid any kind of injuries. Did I forget something? Swimming is great. Swimming is again for your shoulders, I do this kind, I don't know how you call it in English. Swimming is great. Jogging is great because it relaxes your shoulders as well. It's always comes from up here. And also training of, I do like exercises like this or like this, just to have these muscles up here in a good shape. That's about all I have to say. I hope my tips could help you. And if you have any questions, you can go to the HPCrazy Guitar Academy and ask your questions there, because there I can answer more in detail. And it's also to that other people also can see the answer and learn from your experience. And every individual is different, so you need to find your way. But as I said, injuries always come from wanting too much and too fast.